आदाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि माधव देवपदं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरण। So today is a very auspicious day. Today is Sri Pavitraropani Ekadashi. It is also marked as the Radha Govinda's Jhulan Yatra Mahotsav, the swing festival of Shri Radha Govinda Ji, and also the beginning of the second month in the 4-month Chaturmasya period. Those have started on the Ekadashi. So we have completed 1 month of Chaturmasya Vrata. Those who have started on Purnima, their first month will end on Baldev Purnima, which is coming very shortly. But those who have started their Chaturmasya Vrata observation from Ekadashi Tithi, we have completed 1 month. So first month we have been not eating shaka, that is the leafy vegetables, apart from other restrictions. From this month onwards, we will not be taking yogurt. So we can start eating leafy vegetables, good news. But we will not be taking yogurt for 1 month. And on this particular, starting from this particular tithi, our most revered Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, he has marked this special day, starting from this special day for 1 month, as Hari Smarana Mahotsav, remembrance of Hari, festival of Hari's remembrance. Previously, all the devotees, they used to stay in Calcutta Mutt several years ago. When we had Mutt in Calcutta, all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Mutt, they would stay in Calcutta Mutt. And if you see, starting from today, for 1 month continuously, there are several festivals. Several festival days are coming. Today is Ekadashi. Tomorrow is Rupa Goswami's disappearance. 2 days after that is Baldev Purnima. And then comes Krishna Ashtami. And then again Ekadashi. Nandotsav is there. And Ekadashi. Lalita Saptami. Radhashtami. Ekadashi. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disappearance day. Vishwarupa's disappearance day, and Haridas Thakur's day. There are several festival events that are coming for 1 month. They are lined up one after another. So they are wonderful opportunities for all of us to remember the Supreme Lord and His associates. Hari Smaran means Hari, Supreme Lord, is incomplete without His devotees. Remembrance of Lord means remembrance of His devotees. Because without devotees, there is no existence of Lord. Lord is for the devotees and devotees are for the Supreme Lord. They are always together. Bhakta, Bhagavan, devotee and the God. So, for 1 month, our most revered Param Gurudev, he had started this Harismarana Mahotsav. Every day there used to be, like now Kirtan is going on. Every day for 1 month, continuously there used to be Kirtans. And slowly we had, our mutt in Sri Vrindavan Dham. When in our Vrindavan mutt was established, Jhulan Yatra or the swing festival is observed in a grand manner in Vrindavan Dham. So slowly, a few devotees, particularly the preaching party, they started to go to Vrindavan Dham, particularly during this Jhulan Yatra festival, the 5-day Jhulan, because in Vrindavan it's a very special occasion and many persons they come to Vrindavan. This is a wonderful opportunity to meet the devotees as well as preach to the newly coming novice persons who are who come to Vrindavan to see the swing festival. A nice opportunity to preach to all of them to bring to Krishna consciousness. So this is a wonderful opportunity that our Param Gurudev has again provided. But yet this 1 month remembrance festival of Hari would continue by those who are remaining in Calcutta Mutt. This used to be the case. Every year this is a very special occasion. So Hari Smarana Mahotsav, we should try to remember Hari as much as possible. Smartavyam satatam Vishnum vismartam na jatuchit sakala vidhi nishedanam etayor eva kinkara. According to the scriptural injunctions, Smartavyam satatam Vishnum, we should always remember Vishnu. Vismartam na jatuchit, never ever forget him. Sakala vidhi nishedanam, whatever rules and regulations that are instructed to us in the scriptures, etayor eva kinkara, they are subservient to this principle of remembering the Lord always and not forgetting him. Means whatever regulations are there, whatever rules are there, whatever do's are there in devotion, they are basically to provide us the facility to remember the Supreme Lord always. Chant the holy name so that we will remember God. Perform Sankirtana so that we will remember Supreme Lord. Offer water to Tulasi. These are all do's. These are the things we are supposed to do. Serve the Vaishnavas. Hear Harikatha. So, why? Because remembering Krishna. Vismartam na jatuchit, don't ever forget him. What will make us forget? Any material sense gratificatory activity will make us forget. Drinking, intoxication, associating with women or with men, and meat eating, gambling. These are the things that will make us forgetful of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Why there are restrictions? Why, there was one question also at one point in time, one devotee asked this question also. Why there are regulations? Why there are restrictions? Why the Lord is telling don't do this, don't do this, don't do this? Why scriptures are telling? Because they are providing us, they are facilitating us to not forget him. That is the purpose of don'ts. It's not to, basically show the supremacy. It's basically to provide us a facility to not forget him or remember him. Therefore, all the scriptural injunctions are there either to make us remember him or to make us not forget him. So, this remembering Harikatha, remembering the glories of Supreme Lord, hearing Harikatha, speaking the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, chanting the holy name, serving the Vaishnavas, associating with the devotees, doing Dham Parikrama, all these things will remind us about Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. That is why they are to be embraced. They are our, the important practices in Hari Bhajan if we want to make any progress. One such event is this Jhulan Yatra festival. Now today, starting from today, this swing festival is starting. Jhulan Yatra festival is starting. What is Jhulan Yatra? And it is there for 5 days. Starting from today up to Baldev Purnima, 5 days there is Jhulan Yatra. What is the significance of this? Now, Madhyane Anyonya Sangodita Vivida Vikaradi Bhusha Pramugdau Vamyot Kantadi Lolo Smaramak Lalitadhyapi Narmapi Satau Dola Ranyambu Vamshi Hriti Rati Madhupanarka Pujadi Lilau Radhakrishna Satrishna Parijana Ghataya Sevyamano Smarami. In Govinda Lilamrita, Kaviraj Goswami is writing this. Madhyane Anyonye Sangodita Vividha Vikaradi Bhusha Pramuktav. During the afternoon pastimes, Radha and Krishna, they are meeting with each other. Where? On the banks of Radhakunda. And there are different kinds of mellows that are getting exhibited in the body of Radha Krishna. Anyonya Sangodita, when they are meeting with each other, Vivida Vikaradi Bhusha Pramuktav. They are decorated with various manifestations of bhav on their face. What are that they are doing? There are several, Vamshi Hriti, there are so many, I am not going to mention all those pastimes. They are very, very esoteric pastimes. But one such pastime is Dola Ranyambu Vamshi Hriti Rati Madhu Panarka Pujadi Leelau. A hint has been given. Kaviraj Goswami, he is giving a hint about the pastimes of the transcendental abode. Dola Ranya. Dola means swing. When during the afternoon time, Radha Krishna are meeting on the banks of the Radhakunda. Why on the banks of Radhakunda? Why not other places? Because Radhakunda is very, very dear to Sri Krishna. Radhakunda is very, very dear to Sri Krishna. Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi Rasotsavat Vrindaranya Mudara Pani Ramana Tatrapi Govardhanaha Radha Kundamihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Aplavanat Kuryadasya Virajato Giritate Sevam Viveki Nakaha. Rupa Goswami in his Upadeshamrita he is writing this. What is he telling? Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri. He is telling that among all the Vaikuntha planets, there are several Vaikuntha planets, not one. Vamana, Nrishinga, Varaha, Kurma. There are so many incarnations. Therefore, there are several Vaikuntha Dhams. Vaikuntha Janito Varamadhupuri. Among all these Vaikunthas, what is supreme? Madhupuri means Mathurapuri. Mathura is superior to Vaikuntha. Tatrapi Rasotsavat Vrindaranyam. Superior to Mathura Puri is Vrindavan Dham. Why Vrindavan Dham is superior? Tatrapi Rasotsavat. Because there Rasa, Krishna is performing the pastimes of Rasa. Vrindaranyam Udara Pani Ramanat Because there Udarapani, who is Udarapani? Krishna. Ramanath. Ramana means he is performing the pastimes of wandering with the gopis. Tatrapi Govardhana. Because Sri Krishna is making the wandering pastimes along with his dear associates, Govardhana is the supreme-most place in Vrindavana. Tatrapi Govardhana. But superior to Govardhana is Tatrapi Govardhana Radhakunda Mihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Plavanat. But superior to this Govardhana is Radhakunda. Why? Premamrita Aplavanat. There is an ocean of Premamrita, nectar. Nectar of Prema, divine love. There is an ocean of divine love. Aplavanat means it's completely submerged in the divine ecstatic love. Radhakunda. Therefore, Radhakunda Mihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Aplavanat Kuryadasya Virajato Giritate Sevam Viveki na kaha. Who is such a fool who would not want to perform bhajan by staying on the banks of Radhakunda, which is situated at the footsteps of Govardhana? In his Upadeshamrita, Rupa Goswami Pad, starting from very, very fundamental part of Hari Bhajan. What is that? What is the first verse of Upadeshamrita? Vacho vegam manasah krodha vegam. For a very, very fundamental practitioner it is required. Where is he taking it to? All the way to Radhakunda. This is the beauty of Upadeshamrita. If we are following the Upadeshamrita, the first 4 verses that our Rupa Goswami has given, then slowly we will elevate to the platform of staying on the banks of Radhakunda. Now, that Radhakunda is the supreme-most place. And why? Because it is very, very dear to the Lord. Karmibhyah parito hare. I am not going to speak all the verses because it will take a lot of time. Because it is very, very dear to Nandanandan Sri Krishna. That is why on the banks of Radhakunda, every afternoon there is the pastime of swing festival. Dola Ranyambu Vangshi Hriti. Dola Ranya means they are also wandering in the forest. Vangshi Hriti, there are pastimes of stealing the flute of Krishna. The gopis are stealing the flute of Krishna. And Krishna is searching, where is my flute, where is my flute? And they are making fun of Krishna. Wonderful pastimes are happening on the banks of Radhakunda. That's why it's very, very, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they don't want to, enter into the midnight pastimes of Radhakrishna. Their target is to enter into the afternoon pastimes of Radhakrishna. Why? Because everyone thinks that Radhakrishna's Rasalila pastimes in the night time, they are very, very supreme. But Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they take very, very special interest in entering into the afternoon pastimes of Radhakrishna because Krishna is performing pastimes on the bank of his dearmost kunda, that is Radha Kunda. That is why Gaudiya Vaishnava's target is there. So, now, Dolaranyambu Vangshi Rati Madhu Panarka Pujadililo, he is being worshipped. Krishna and Radharani are being worshipped. They are, they are taking, divine nectar. They are drinking divine nectar. All the Sakhis, they are serving him. They are fanning him. All these pastimes are going on in Radha Kunda, on the banks of Radha Kunda. On which days? On which days? Every day. Eternally going on. Then why only 5 days we are observing? Every day swing festival is going on of Radha Krishna. And In Bhakti Ratnakar, Narahari Chakravarti Thakur, he has written that one devotee by the name Raghav Goswami, his name is Raghav Goswami. Yesterday I told Raghunath Goswami, it's not Raghunath Goswami, Raghav Goswami. He was traveling in Braja. He was taking some devotees along with him, and then when he was traveling through Kamyavan, he saw Radhakrishna are beautifully situated on a beautifully decorated swing. And all the Sakhis, the female consorts, they are serving him. They are making him swing, they are fanning, they are singing kirtans, they are playing various musical instruments, they are dancing for the pleasure of Radhakrishna. In this manner, he has seen the pastimes of Radhakrishna Swing Festival. We have also visited Kamyavan, but we did not see, nor are we able to see any such pastimes. Why? Because these pastimes are completely transcendental, beyond mundane vision. So, when Radhakrishna's pastimes are eternal, they are being performed every day. In Kamyavan it's going on, in Vrindavan it is going on, on the banks of Radhakund it's going on, everywhere it's going on. But we are observing only for 5 days. Our most revered Srila Gurudev, he used to say, who has got the eligibility to enter into the swing pastimes of Radhakrishna? In order to establish that, first we have to understand what are the various mellows existing in the Brajadham. There are 4 principal mellows: Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhura. The love in servitorship. Mind the word I used, love in servitorship. It's not fear in servitorship. In Goloka Vrindavan, the servants, they are also performing his service in a loving manner. The servants are also loving him. Chitraka and Raktaka, they are the servants of Krishna. They are doing various service activities to him. When when they are making Krishna take bath, they are bathing him, and before bathing him, there would be a massage. Every day, these days we have got shower, we just quickly take a hot shower and then come out. But those days they used to take bath, they used to give time. We don't have any time. We don't have time to eat also these days. Many persons, particularly if you have visited Bombay ever, you don't have to visit, you have seen probably your own country. In your own country you would have witnessed this. But when we have been staying in Bombay for few days, few months, few years I stayed there, I have seen they have no time to even eat. They are putting bread pieces, burgers or whatever they eat in the mouth, running to catch the train. In mouth they have these breads, they are running to catch the train, or they are standing in the queue for the local trains, and then they are doing all the activities that one is supposed to do at home, combing the hair and all other things. Everything is at the station, and everything is while sitting in the local trains. The ladies, if you go to see ladies compartment, they are chopping vegetables, sitting inside, or they are removing the peas out of the skin. They have no time. So, but in Krishna's pastime, there is only time there. Time will wait for the Lord to finish his activities. Here time will not wait, but there time will wait. Massage is going on. And Krishna, a small boy, so obviously he is very mischievous. Sometimes he is doing this, sometimes he is looking there, he is looking that, looking this. So the servants of Krishna, hey, sit straight. Why are you sitting doing this? That sit straight. So servants, they are supposed to be serving him as per his wish. In Vaikuntadam, nobody can, order like that to Narayana. Why are you doing like this? They are servants. Om Namo Narayana. This is my verdict. You need to do it. That's all. But here, the servants are, because it's a loving service. Why are they doing this? Because it is not good for Krishna. He is doing like this, then massage is gone wrong, so he will have some ache there, he will have some problem there. So they are doing it for the pleasure of Krishna. Everything is for the pleasure of Krishna. There are friends. What are these friends doing? These friends are climbing on the shoulders of Krishna. Krishna, you have more energy, you have more power. We have seen you, you stand on the ground. We want to pick those mangoes or those fruits. You stand on the ground, on you another person, another friend will stand, on him, on top of him another, and I will go on the top of his shoulders to bring the mango. Don't worry, I'll give you one mango. So Krishna means his associates, his friends, or his, lovers, whatever it is. Without devotees, there is no Krishna. Krishna is standing on the ground, they are climbing on his shoulders, where Vedas say that Krishna should always be worshipped. The Supreme Lord is an object of worship. He is to be revered, respected. We should not even, cross over, any of the scriptural things, or devotional things. Forget about putting a feet on above it. We should not even cross over it. And accidentally, if we touch it, then we have to offer obeisances. All these things are there, but they are directly standing on the shoulders of Krishna. They are eating, oh, this mango is very sweet, just give it to Krishna. And the person who is standing below him, let me also taste it. Maybe he has not tasted properly, let me also taste it. He is tasting it and then he is giving it down. Yes, very sweet mango, you should give it to Krishna. And the next person, he is also eating. Let me see whether it is sweet or not. And by the time it reaches Krishna, it's only the seed that is something to lick over the seed that is remaining. And Krishna is eating with great pleasure. They are standing on his shoulders. They are giving him their eaten food. And they are chastising him also. They are also chastising him. Krishna, what are you doing this? Why are you doing like this? They are chastising him also. They are playing with him. And there are also the devotees in the parental mood. The devotees in the parental mood, they are also serving Krishna, thinking that if Krishna is not controlled properly now, then he will become very mischievous after growing big. He needs to be tied to the mortar. He needs to be given punishment. He needs to be chastised. In this manner, he needs to be disciplined. They are chastising him. They are beating him. They are punishing him. In Vaikuntha, do you have all these? No. In Vaikuntha, always Om Namo Narayana. Whatever you say is everything. But here, whatever devotees say, Krishna is acting according to their desires. Krishna has become completely subservient to their desires, that he is not exhibiting his own wish, not acting according to his own wish. So, there are these friends, the devotees in the parental mood, the devotees in the servitorship. But none of these three classes of devotees, they have entrance into the Julan pastimes of Radhakrishna. Even though they are so supreme, we cannot even imagine, we cannot even comprehend that such a thing is possible. That you can, lord over the Lord. Is it possible? We cannot even comprehend. But even for them, they don't have the eligibility to enter into that. In order to enter into those pastimes, one will have to accept the mood of the gopis. because the love of the gopis is topmost. It is the supreme. If one wants to enter into that, one has to accept the gopi bhava, the mood of a gopi. Lakshmi Devi, she has performed severe penances to enter the pastimes of Krishna's Rasa Leela. She did not get eligibility. Why? Because she could not give up her mood of opulence. Opulent mood, Aishwarya Bhav, she could not give up. Therefore, she was deprived of the Krishna's Madhurya Leela, the sweet loving pastimes. She could not. Shrutis, all the Shruti Shastras, all the scriptures, in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, we will see that all the scriptures personified, they come to Supreme Lord to glorify Him. They glorify the fortune of the gopis. They glorify the fortune of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Devi. And they also glorify the great fortune of the friends of Krishna. Such is their, capability. But the Shruti Shastras, they also want to enter into the pastimes of Radhakrishna. They are also not getting that eligibility. When Shankara, he wanted to enter into the Rasalila pastimes, he also was not able to enter into the Rasalila pastimes till he became a gopi. He had to accept the form and mood, both form and mood of gopi. Then he entered. That is Gopeshwar Mahasiv. He accepted that mood. Radharani and all the gopis, they were completely awestruck. Who is this new gopi who is entering into the Leela? And Krishna has given up all of us, and then he is giving so much attention to that new gopi. Who is she? Krishna brings Shiva in the form of gopi very nicely into the rasa pastimes. Vamshivata. So all these beautiful pastimes of Radhakrishna, the eligibility into such intimate or esoteric pastimes is only for the gopis, or for those who are in the mood of the gopis. So, to tell in one word or one sentence, we have absolutely no eligibility to enter into the Radha Krishna swing festival. We have no eligibility, because even those in the superior rasas, they have no eligibility. What to speak of us, where our rasa is only in this material world. We are taking delight in this material world. We are not taking any delight in the pastimes of Supreme Lord. How can we have entrance into the pastimes, the swing festival pastimes, where Radha Krishna and those in the conjugal loving mood are eligible? But our Guru Varga, they are very, very merciful upon us. Very mercifully, they have given us this eligibility to observe this for these 5 days. Because only by getting taste, we will get the desire, hankering for more. Just like we are going through Narada's biography, where he got the hankering because he got the taste of the Supreme Lord once. He got the taste of Harikatha. Therefore, that remained as his, driving point in the rest of his life to attain that. So, when we taste that nectar, we will have the desire. So, our Guru Varga, they have very mercifully given us this facility to observe this particular Jhulan Yatra festival for 5 days only. But during these 5 days also, how we are observing this festival? There are certain rules and regulations. We are observing this festival with certain rules and regulations. Now, actually, The conjugal loving mood or the service in Vaikuntha means without rules and regulations. But here we are performing with certain rules and regulations. Why? Because we need to stick to our Vidhi Marga. The devotion with certain rules and regulations, with awe and reverence, we need to stick to it. We cannot chastise Krishna, oh, sit properly on the swing, why are you doing like this, sit properly. No, we cannot chastise. We are to do it in the mood of reverence. Our Sridhar Goswami Maharaj used to say, Pujala Ragapatha Gaurava Bhange. He used to say that always keep the conjugal loving pastimes of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna on the top of your head. Means respect them, honor them very high. They are not ordinary. They are to be seen like this. Wow, such a beautiful pastime. Oh, this is what? No. They should be seen very high. They are the pastimes that are to be respected, honored, revered, cherished. So, these swing pastimes of Radhakrishna, our Guru Varga has very, very mercifully given us the eligibility to observe this during these 7 days, 5 days, so that we will engage more in devotional activities. How swing festival is to be done? Whatever form of devotion you do, that should be done with Krishna Sankirtan. It should be done in association with Krishna Nama Sankirtan. Therefore, we are getting this beautiful opportunity to perform Sankirtan, which is our purifier. The swing festival is there, but what is purifying us in the current situation is Krishna Nama Sankirtan. Therefore, performing swing festival is there, but our Guru Varga has given this instruction principally because they want to engage us in Nama Sankirtan more. And whatever devotion we are doing in the current stage with rules and regulations, that is actually reaching Vaikuntha Dham, Lakshmi Narayan. It's not reaching Radhakrishna. Because Radhakrishna is worshipped in spontaneous loving mood. Forget about spontaneity, where is love? We have love for the material world. We don't have love for Krishna. When there is love, then the spontaneity will come. So Radhakrishna is worshipped with a spontaneous loving mood. Whereas Vishnu, Narayana, Hari is worshipped with the rules and regulations. In our current state, we are worshipping with rules and regulations. Therefore, even though we are worshipping the deity of Radhakrishna, actually the service is only going up to Golok Dham, Vaikuntha Dham. But there is nothing to be disappointed about, because our Narottam Das Thakur, he has written, Vidhi Marga Rata Jane Swadhinata Ratna Dane Raga Marga Karana Pravesh. When we stick to the devotion in rules and regulations, slowly our Guru Varga will see our eligibility and they will free us from performance of devotion and rules and regulations and situate us or make us eligible to enter into Raga Marga, the spontaneous loving mood. But till that point, we need to perform with rules and regulations. So, the swing festival we are observing these 5 days, the swing festival is to be observed with Krishna Nama Sankirtan, with proper rules and regulations as explained by our Guru Varga. You need to do like this, you need to do like this, no spontaneity or no mental concoction there. Our Guru Varga has told, do like this, just do like that. And slowly, when we get eligibility, then they will automatically take us to the higher system. So, starting from today, 5 days of Jhulan Yatra, and then we have Hari Smaran Mahotsav, remembrance of Hari for 1 month, and then there are several festivals that are coming. So, it's a very, very wonderful opportunity for all of us to sing His glories, to hear about him, to sing kirtans, sankirtan, etc. So we should make use of such a wonderful opportunity. So I will stop here, and then tomorrow we will hear about Rupa Goswami and Sri Gauri Das Pandit, because the disappearance of both of these Vaishnavas. We will hear about them tomorrow. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्त्रोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रणम स्त्रोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। शिष्य रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। श्री नारद गोस्वामी की जय। श्री पवित्र आरोपणी एकादशी तिथिवरा की जय। एकादशी तिथिवर पालन करे भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री चातुर्मास्य व्रत की जय। चातुर्मास्य व्रत पालन करे भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री श्री मासव्यापी श्री श्री हरिस्मरण महोत्सव की जय। जय श्री श्री पंच दिवस व्यापी श्री श्री राधा गोविंदेर झूलन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्री श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।